What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I just wanted to make a really quick little video discussing the current state of Star Wars Battlefront 2, mostly surrounding one thing: the constant server lag leading to almost unplayable amounts of ping even on your own servers. Now, there are plenty of things wrong with Battlefront 2, we all know that, and most of us love it anyway, but I'll be completely honest, the last 6 to 8 weeks I have barely been able to play Battlefront 2 at all, which you can probably tell a little bit by the lack of usual content on the channel. I haven't been streaming the game, and most of the videos have been videos that I don't really need my own gameplay for, such as, say, the top 5 plays, or they've just been Starfighter Assault videos talking about Star Wars squadrons. Right now the game is in its worst state ever for me personally. Obviously that's completely subjective, but there are just so many issues right now that are genuinely game breaking compared to most of the other bugs and glitches that we're used to in the past that were obviously pretty annoying, but most of them didn't really break the game. Now, the main reason the game is broken for me is to do with the server lag that I mentioned at the start of the video, where for some reason, even on my own servers, I'll get what feels like about 200 to 250 ping for absolutely no reason. And this isn't some sort of issue with my own internet or PlayStation or anything like that. It only happens with Battlefront 2, and it seems to happen in a very specific way. I've been playing a ton of other multiplayer games since we got the announcement that Battlefront 2 would no longer be getting any more content, and in every single one of those games I tend to get about 20 to 30 ping at the absolute most consistently, even when I'm downloading something or my girlfriend's on Netflix or anything like that. Very rarely does my internet ever really cut out or cause lag because of its own internal issues. Now, in Battlefront 2, whenever I jump on for a session, the first map that I play always works absolutely fine. I have no lag whatsoever, and the game just goes exactly like it should. However, once it loads the next map, then for some reason the lag sets in and I'm all of a sudden playing on an almost unplayable amount of lag. Initially I thought there was maybe a glitch where your ping site would change when the map changes, therefore I went from being on Aussie servers to being on maybe American or European servers instead. But even though I'm on a crazy amount of ping, the rest of the players in the lobby are the same players from the previous game, meaning either what I said was true and it's put all 40 of us into a different ping site, or the servers just completely munted and we're still on Aussie servers, but somehow getting 200 plus ping for no logical reason. Now, I don't know if every single other person in the lobby is lagging the same as I am when this happens. It's pretty hard to tell. However, I know that I'm not the only one having this issue. A few of my good mates within the community have been saying a similar thing happens for them, and they've even shown me videos of it to where it's exactly the same as what I'm describing. They played the first map perfectly fine, and then the next map is completely unplayable. This could be an issue that's somehow linked to Aussie servers for some reason, as honestly I've not really heard many people outside of Australia talking about this before. So if you're not from Australia or New Zealand, but this does happen to you, then let me know down in the comments, because I'm definitely very curious to see whether this is a worldwide issue or whether it is actually just contained to the Sydney servers in Australia. Now, obviously this alone is pretty game breaking, the fact that you literally cannot play more than 2 rounds of GA or Supremacy without being forced to play on 200 plus ping, and for me personally, it is honestly just about the nail in the coffin for this game, as much as I really hate to say that. Not only that, but over at Star Wars Legions, formerly known as Battlefront Duels, where we host Battlefront 2 tournaments and community events, if this issue is for everyone else as well, then our events are going to be pretty much impossible moving forward, which is just another nail in the coffin for the game, as it's initiatives like ours, Friday Night Battlefront, and countless others in the community that are pretty much keeping the game alive, or at least will do in the future as less and less players stick around. We still have plenty of plans for events within the game, certain tournaments, fun little events like races, or just a bunch of random stuff like that. But like I said, if the lag is actually an issue for everyone and not just us Aussies and Kiwis, then that's going to severely affect the desire for the veterans to play the game if they're not able to join in on all of our events and have something to actually be hyped about now that there's no longer any content. I've been playing Battlefront 2 since the beta way back in 2017, and I've loved it enough to actually base this channel completely around the game, but if this never gets fixed, which is highly likely honestly seeing as the devs have mostly moved on, then I dare say that this game is all but done and dusted for me, and that's such a sad feeling to have a game that myself and many others love dearly be essentially unplayable, especially at a time when there's no other Star Wars games to play, and there's also just such a spike in the game's player base that it would be the perfect time to be able to play the game regularly. Hopefully, if we maybe raise enough awareness about it or something, then the remaining skeleton crew who have pretty much moved over to Battlefront 6 may one day be able to temporarily work on the game for a little while and push out another patch for the game to fix it. But like I said, I am just not at all holding on hope that that will ever happen. Let me know whether this is an issue for you guys as well. Like I said, I have heard a lot of other people having the same issue, but it's not something that I've sort of seen like rapidly around the community. It's only small pockets that have been saying it. So if this does happen to you, then let me know down in the comments. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this one. I know this probably came across as a super negative and kind of cringy video, but it's been on my mind for quite a while now, and as much as I very much doubt it, I hope maybe by shedding some light on it that someone at EA or DICE can at least try something in order for them to just give us one final bug fix and balance update to stop this game from having such a sad ending after everything it did to correct the shaky launch. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave a like down below to help support the channel, and be sure to subscribe with those notifications on so you don't miss out on any Star Wars gaming videos or live streams. Thank you all very much for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.